I've arrived with a sawmill back of the camper. Um, Unfortunately, I have put the, oh no, wrong direction, GoPro way back in there. Can't get to it, so I'm propping my phone against a tree to show the hopeful process of getting this out. Actually, this is going to be a lot easier than putting it in. Thankfully, my wonderful wife helps me put it in. And I'm getting to work getting it back out, even though I keep getting distracted by this absolutely gorgeous mountain laurel. Like, it's, yeah, late May, mid-May? I don't know. And all the mountain laurel is popping. Rhododendron hasn't started yet, I don't think. No. But the mountain laurel is, and it's gorgeous. So, this could be entertaining, and hopefully doesn't result in a trip to urgent care. Oh no, I'm a wheel down. Oh no. Uh-oh. Does that count as touchdown? So here's the situation. My lovely little runner, I just used some scrap wood and had them joined together there. Yeah, that didn't hold. Everything going into these little plywood sticker stackers. You know, I made it farther than I thought it would before everything fell off, honestly. But I'm counting this as landed, technically speaking. Now I just got to figure out triage for, do I just try to keep the other wheels on and use the excavator to just roll it down the hill or what? To be determined. All right. I have put some RSS's as far as they'll go into this big oak stump. That's, I don't think probably the weak link though. Oh no, that was always uneven. Anyway, pulled it a little bit tight. Got terrified about this cable, so I got the cover off the excavator to make it safe. So safe. Here's something going ka-twang, ka-twang. I don't know what it is. I think it's the blocks up here creaking. Good God. Yeah, that's not exactly straight. That's suboptimal, but I don't know what to do about that at the moment. Jeepers. That's about... Whoa! What was that? The stump, neither, has moved. That looks like it's unwinding. Oh, it's probably not spooling real well, because it's just a crappy little generic winch. Oh, there's smoke coming out. That's nice. What broke? Oh, the ratchet strap. Impressive. That was fun. Every time I go up the hill, I really got to get the GoPro out. So yeah, this is where we last left it. I mean, I have dug, I mean, that's a couple feet of root ball out. I guess I haven't done, well, no, I did a lot on that end, but then most of the dirt fell back in. But this thing still hasn't budged. Well. I might have to do some more digging.
So at this point I have cut that stump in half. I then quarter it later on, and it's a whole thing. Just keep an eye on the amount of that stump that's been cut and pulled, and yeah, spoiler alert, I'm completely ineffective at all of this. And now my voice sounds very weird because I have a head cold the week after. Good times. So tragic that at this point it sounds like it's accomplishing something with all the wood creaking, but there's just some dead wood in the middle that's being compressed by the hull strap. It's heartbreaking.
There comes a point in pretty much all of my harebrained DIY projects that I get real depressed and stop making progress. I'm there for this one. This stump. I'm just gonna sit on this nice here sitting log. Got a whole stash of those. Gonna turn into a house. No, they're not. Oh, Christ. I mean, this ding dong dang stump, man. I'm just gonna have to pay someone. I mean, I have dug with a shovel, I've dug with an excavator. I'm going to die in a fire when all this sawdust explodes. I mean, I've gone in and surgically sawzawed roots. That blade is cooked. And this was all just for, I kept trying to just do this half of the tree. I've gone all the way down with the saw blade, tried to, as a plunge cut down into the bottom as much as I could. The blade, the chain needs to be sharpened by this point. I tore off this dead, I didn't tear off, I compressed off this chunk with the ratchet straps. I'm glad that there's no bees currently living in this. Looks like this would be a great yellow jacket hole. And if I leave it, then probably will be by the time I come back or some professionals show up. I'm sure they'll love that. So I don't know. I got another whole day down here. It's getting close to 4, but I want to get more work done. I mean, I'm gonna go right until dinner. No rest for the wicked, or stupid. Ambitious but rubbish. Well, that's the update. Surprising no one, the stump is still there. Ugh, I guess I'll get up. I got a new chainsaw blade, so I wouldn't feel so bad absolutely annihilating the last one. I mean, I'm down in there, plunge cutting, all of these are cut. I think there's one more uncovered there. I can't remember whether I saw all that yesterday. Went nutso because I kind of dug out. I was like, okay, this is a big chunker. Cut that, then try to pull it out. It's still no budge. Oak stumps. I can't even. One of the attempts I actually snapped the rope. There, right there, how handy. Of the block and tackle on my ill-conceived adventure pulley system. Gosh. So I'm breaking to have lunch now. This is the time cutoff I had for if none of the stump is moved, I'm just wasting my dang time and I'm gonna have to suck it up and pay someone to do it. Which is fine. I'm just kind of tired of spending money without even technically breaking ground yet. There's a lot of broken ground from the stumps, but like I can't start digging the footing yet. So got all afternoon till my body gives out anyway. Which is okay, that's I'll keep going even after my body gives out. Start singing some Eminem. So the next game plan is I'm gonna move a lot of these biggins because they're where the front corner of the footing needs to go. If that goes smoothly enough, and depending how those stack up down yonder, stack up, roll together. That plan is still in development, and that's being optimistic. Gosh, that's a lot of brush. I should push that down further, make some more room. If I've got enough time, there are some chonkers over there I can move down to, just because I don't want to be dealing with moving those around once the footing's dug and you know there's a big trench going everywhere. And then I'll just knock dirt on top of it, and then allegedly one day there will be a block wall on top of it to hold the house up. If I ever get there, I don't know. That's my update. Hooray.
So moving these around with the cant hook is still even a bit of a challenge, and at this point I was finally figuring out how to,
Poor log.
if you want to rotate it to roll it down a hill, anchor one end. So I use the excavator and various other logs to a little bit better effect later on.
Yeah, I'll get you for a close-up of this,
Fun
which is
learning curve.
a future me problem. Oh, this isn't the end. So you can see it's cracked at the end. I mean, it's gigantic. Probably was very stressed coming down. Gonna really limit probably the amount of material I can get out of here. But so the middle is the pith, as the fancy wood people call it. But down here, there's 2 youth trees. Don't know how well I'm pointing the camera here.
Well, that's just some fun log trivia. And that's pretty much the end of this whole weekend. I'd accomplished almost literally nothing other than making a lot of sawdust. I didn't make much worse on the plus side, just completely ineffective. And yeah, I'm just talking about various log stuff that doesn't matter here. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from some tree people, or I'm renting a bigger excavator. Catch you next time.